Serhane. So Serhane has black pieces, the strong pieces. How to get out of analyze? No, you don't know. You don't know, Logis. Bloody Monday. Okay. Chess Dojo. Debuji and Maria is Romanian. Maria. We have English opening on the board, guys. That's so great. If I can make myself bigger. We have English opening. By the way, this is a variation what I'm using at all also with black pieces, e5. So probably Serhane just copy paste me. And there we go. Hrant Melkumian. I remember he was collecting money for whiskey last time. But it was fun. I'm not sure if he's streaming already, because before I was writing him time to time. Yeah, he's a very nice guy. Thank you, Giant Pixel. Thank you. Appreciate your attention. Sweet dreams. a6. I'm not sure he has to play a6, but in the other hand, he prepare a6, rook b8, b5. It's kind of good strategy for black anyway. The other move what I'm using for is bishop e4. Also, you can go direct for this variation. It's a super force line. Boom, 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 e4, knight here, queen g5. It wasn't here, it was knight e5, I think so. There is a variation like that, yeah. And now a6, knight takes e6, queen g5. Yeah, I forgot this counterattack, and now also this counterattack, and also this counterattack, and this counterattack, just to not break through the pawn structure. Okay. d4, we just capture back. And now I'm not sure about this move so much. Knight e8, h6. Why he need h6 if there is not a single threat like bishop g5? It's kind of wasting of time. Drink. Do you know why they're drinking Russian? Because it's extremely cold, freezing there. Let's say in September, I still go in Dubai. I was visiting the aqua park during my birthday, 9th of November. I was visiting the aqua park there. Playing all day in the water, but swimming all day. But if you go to the Russia in that period of September, you're gonna be freezing. You're gonna be freezing there. Hey, Blue. Happy to see you in the chat. And b4, I don't find the idea behind h6, 98. All these two moves are useless to me. Useless. So, what we can do here? He looks like has a good setup, but maybe he hasn't wasted time to waiting for bishop e2, because when the bishop is already here, he has amazing discover attack, and boom, the checkmate. So in short, we have to improve the position of the knight much earlier. So now if bishop e2 is coming, we have bishop f6, we have knight e5, we have a perfect blocking. Bishop f6, this bishop now is fighting against the monster on b2. Looks like also great pin on the board. Grishchuk are having many funny interviews. So h6 wasting of time in my eyes. Now giving the pair of bishops, and d6 getting super weak. Again, he try now to just to hold on. He doesn't have a so good counterattack. Pair of bishops losing, d6 weak pawn. So what to do next? Yeah, me too. I will also root for Nepo. He's one of my favorite too. I just want to change something in the world. So bishop c2 alternative, bishop h3 also. Just because of walnuts. Too much walnuts, but this time helps. It's gonna be in Dubai, but I'm not yet there. I'll be not there. Yeah, if your sister is already there, I mean, is she still there? Actually, has to be the question. Mr. Jingles, if your sister is still there. Okay, simplify now. I told you pushing is not that genius for white side. He has to create a completely different strategy, something safety or e4, e5, at least it's gonna be good, but f4 and e4 for me looks like very hanging center, so not every time this pushing gonna be power. Now, after he simplify, yep, he's having pretty even chances. Take once. And now was the moment when I talk about, guys, it's very important to have a counter-attacking chances. I'm really surprised that Serhane didn't look at that move. Rook d3 direct attacking, or rook d2 next gonna be double attack, so depends where he's moving the queen. If queen is going to f4, maybe prevent rook d2, then we can get this square for the knight. Knight e8, knight c7, knight e6 gonna fix the isolated pawn, also such a great maneuver of the knight. At the same time, you keep the pressure and never allow rook, white rook to come to the open file too. Fischer, yeah. Yes, I'm analyzing now the wins out of the sub-battle. Hey, Sotari, you're back, you're back. Yeah. You don't know where is your sister, Mr. Jingus? Ay, ay, ay. Whoa. Yeah, if it's some sultan, it has to be a great payment. Actually, cool. Yeah, I'm analyzing just the wins of my team this time. It's every time different. Maybe one day I can decide to analyze draws. We have no draws. Okay, so now knight is more flexible, guys. You have knight f8, knight e6 maneuver 2. Let's mute this Discord. So we have two ways how to reach e6 square and fixing the isolated pawn again. Knight e7 followed by knight f8, knight e7, knight f8, knight e6. The other way is knight e8, knight c7, knight e6. Very good place for the knight. And from e6 you control 8 important squares in the center and you're pretty flexible. Good night, Jenny. Good night. Thank you for all your participation, guys. Doesn't matter of the result. The most important is team result in the end. You've got activity threatening potential knight f3, knight h3, knight e4, knight e6. Knight on g5 is very good place, plus a space for the king. Very good. Now he just blundered an important pawn. Why this pawn is important? Because then h file is opened and king doesn't have defenders around. He played almost perfect. Here I was wondering if there is a checkmate, but no, he played perfect, h5. And now I was sure that he's going to take this. It's completely free pawn, without pressure. Take here, alright. Take here, alright. You can go back and fighting for the next pawn. He just took this, what I was betting to. Took on h5, and now this is completely blunder for his opponent. Queen b3, boom, and win the bishop. No more analysis here, I guess. Piece up will be more than enough for Mr. Serhane. So little mistakes out of his game. He played good. He played good at all. Okay, go to the next game. Lost win. Lost win. He's in the rain. Oh, amazing attacking now. We're gonna analyze how many tactics we have right now. There has to be many pawns, because Serhana game, not so much tactics around. His opponent just blunder h3 pawn, and in the end he has a more powerful knight compared to the bishop. Dr. Zwischenzug. Let's go, Dr. Zwischenzug. 68 accuracy, 42 accuracy. 4 keys in the ring. Yeah, there we go. Case in the rain, of course, is black. We have wins only with black at the beginning of the match. The stats show us six lost with white pieces. So, case in the rain was black. Of course, we're gonna follow Petrov defense, knight f3, knight f6. Whoa, Jenny, he's 2-4 rated player? Yeah, man, but you blundered too much. How many times to keep going that? First you blunder exchange, then you blunder very important pawn. Alright, push pawn storm on the queenside part, but you could do much better, I believe in you. What about c takes b6? I'm still thinking about that move, if it's working. Yeah, no one could win with white. Okay, now, in general, the most natural is queenside castling, so black is just prepared that with the bishop f6. This is standard setup for black. It's easy even to memorize all these moves. But now, if they're coming to be annoying and preparing move like knight d4 and more stress around the knight, you can simply kick him out. And based on the fact that you still don't have queenside castle, it's allowed to push, playing more aggressive on the queenside part then. Boom, boom, and push, breakthrough like it happened in the game. He played perfect. He followed the best strategy in the world. Now the question will be, I think maybe we have covered this, but okay, now you have to think about a4 or b4, guys. What do you think could be more powerful? Well, yeah, this could be a great question. There is no tactic here, but what could be the better pushing? Maybe you can vote for that very fast. a4 or b4? b4, c4, a4. Where is the idea behind b4 also, and where is the idea behind a4? Oh, he has no internet. Love Bobby. Okay, I see. Pressure on the long diagonal. But don't you think so that after b4 you have availability to push a4? Oh, not always. I hate this word. Never say never. Never say always also. Because all the time we have exceptions, and all the time depends on the current situation. So which move you prefer, guys? Because a4, I could push b4, or I can take and push a3, somehow maybe close the game. Yeah, exactly. After b4, c4, there is availability then to push a4. Actually cool. So first you can push b4. It's a little bit stronger because open up the bishop. There we go. You try also to capture and open up the bishop. And then you try to push a4, so there is not a single chance for white to close the game. Yeah, push opposite side close to the king side castle, exactly. That's a very, very good strategy of Lucky Fritter. Logis, open your ears, man. This is also part of your opening prep, no? So look at how black is proceed here. He did a great job, by the way, this game. Almost no mistakes until his opponent blunder a piece. So you can just take a very good example out of this game. Push is wrong sometimes. Never say never. Never say always. All the time we have exceptions. Most of the people prefer b4. Okay, just 3 people. b4 is the best of the engine too, and next you can push a4. Now a4 is completely breakthrough, so you don't have a choice between push. You have to take. Or if you don't take, I take, and then almost the game is over. So, if b4 is slightly better, but just slightly, because now after b4, again we have this breakthrough, and now this is super extremely weak. Oh, now some tactics start working. Rook here. This is gonna be interesting. Pattern double the rooks, more pressure. But actually, if white block like this, it's hard to break through. Maybe you should think about c5. I lost my voice. Okay, maybe he has to think about c5 somehow. Yeah, this is really not so great. a4 is not so great in this case. He has to push b4. He has to push b4, nothing else. Mr. Jingo's Lucky Fritter is Case in the Rain. He has also another nickname and so on. He has a different nickname also in Lichess. He's our secret weapon. Okay, exactly the same. Yeah, in general, the general pattern is push, push, push. Yeah, open up the a file is your final goal. But just b4 is a little bit bigger help how you can open up unstoppable a pawn, because a4 is not open up a file. Don't hope for the blunder of your opponent. a4 is closing now the game. This was the game, and now of course queen f5 is coming based on this. He tried to be aggressive, but it's too late. So now the game finish. Okay. Extra piece, and now he start playing, in my eyes, a little bit scary. I don't see the reason why he didn't see the pin. Knight takes b4. Okay, but this is not the most exciting moment, anyway. I also don't see the reason why we cannot simply take here, boom, 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 and this rook is hanging with this pattern, for example. Interesting. I mean, in my eyes, I'm just sharing with you the patterns what I saw. And now, oh, knight a5 is amazing based on this pin. So much pins in this game. And now knight c4 is crushing down. Okay. Step by step, he got in trouble here. Even he bring this rook here, which is kind of genius move to bring this rook back. I was a little bit in trouble if he mess up this with wrong defending. Queen f5. Thank you, Aksheko. And now, here is the moment where he find out how to get rid from this pin, like move the knight here. I could say I was thinking about this maneuvering of the king, but his move actually is stronger than mine in this case. I just share with you my candidates. And now this king, I thought c6 gonna be solid setup, and you can simply evacuate the king to the other side of the game. So this looks like simpler to me. Not the best, but simpler. So the best is his move. One of the best is his move, yeah. There we go. He gave up the center pawn, but it's still not over. And now, look at that. Queen on c4 is generating so many good patterns. So many good patterns for fork, for attacking the king. And boom! Boom, boom, boom! I comment this during the stream, but if you didn't hear me at home, let me know your suggestions. What did he play actually? I forgot his move. Anyway, let's make a pawn. Thank you, Sapatashwa, thank you. Appreciate your attention, participation, and your effort. The last game was amazing. You've been completely winning. I show you how. I didn't check it with the engine still, but in front of me it was clear win for you. Anyway, thank you so much. Thank you, Mazonkas, for all of you. Queen e6, of course. Queen takes c3. Guys, try in the chat also giving me continuation. try giving me continuation. Okay, if it's bishop c3, for example, what's going on after queen takes c3? Simple chess. Thank you, Glenn. Appreciate it. Simple chess. Let me see how simple it is for the chat. Most of the people, okay, vote for bishop takes c3. How difficult is this? Like evaluation, like to the steps. 1 to 10. Hey, Tavrish, thanks for the great gifting of Zach. Thank you. It's gonna be easy, no? The staccato. Hey, how are you doing? Does it mean calculate well? Simplify. Simple chess. Simplify. When you have extra piece, when you have extra pawn, when you have something extra, you can simplify. Thank you, Pawn March. This time we will be without you, but I'll be glad if you keep going with the team. Thank you so much, Pawn March, for the great support and great cheering. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Actually, you don't have... Oh, thank you, Tamrish. Thank you. Now Pawn March is against sub. Simple chess is queen e6. No, this is not simple chess. It's kind of counter-attacking move, you know? Thanks, Pawn, for much to destroy. You have to destroy the opponent. You don't need to beat him. You have to destroy him completely. Board 9. I'm gonna analyze every single win. I will not fall asleep before analyzing every single win, yeah. Of our team, wins for our team. If you're in the chat from opposite team. 7 people vote for bishop takes c3. Guys, there is a mate in 7. Mate in 7. Oh, we finished the battle, so now I'm just analyzing the wins. Boom. Boom. It's not just winning of the queen. It's winning of the queen with unstoppable checkmate. It's over. The game is over. Simple chess. Simplify. Counter-attacking, check. It's super easy. It's not even Friday. It's 11 p.m. Yeah, it's 11 p.m. right now. Okay, he moves the queen back. It's still working. Mate in 6. Finally, I was happy to see that he activated his queen, and now the checkmate is unstoppable. c2, ida b2. Very well. Good job, Lucky Freighter. Good job. An amazing tactic could be bishop takes c3. Like Saltar yesterday against Axis. He just missed one move and then he lost the game based on this. Okay, I keep going with Love Bobby. Love Bobby. Now 4 wins in a row. Love Bobby. You mean you wish me to analyze port number 9 first? Akshay Ku? Jump to Love Bobby. I love Bobby. Okay, if you wish me to analyze first that, but all the people could query like you, so. One shoe two. Okay, let's go for one shoe two first. One shoe two. Actually, okay. I'm gonna look at the game into the perspective of our winner. Whoa! White is getting 95.6 accuracy. One shoe two. 72 for black. One shoe is white. This was the second win for us. This was the second win for us with white pieces, so I'm very, very glad to look at that game. Too much accuracy, actually, 95. Probably the game is full of blunders, maybe. Hey, Mr. Jingles. Thank you, thank you. We're gonna see it. When Shu is playing a queen's gambit declined because white didn't capture on c4. It's a great pressure of black 2. Oh, what he needs later is solve the problem with the bad placed bishop. Most of all, when queen's gambit declined for white, it's good to capture on d5 on time. Let's say now could be the correct time. So he's hoping for this kind of pawn structure. There we go. He's hoping for this pawn structure to have it on the board. You missed a win in the beginning. So I can recommend also this variation: e3, bishop d3, and so on. Rook b1, b4, b5 after castle. He used to play this after c5. It's very, very competitive, very complicated in the center too. 10 sit-ups for missing that win. And now, there we go. For sure, I don't appreciate this decision of black because he just solved his problem with the isolated pawn. Now, 2 pawns in the center are connected and pretty strong, so white is having a great pawn structure. So knight takes e3 is a friendly move. Favor to the opponent. Favor. Black is better because of this fork, for example. If you're going to the castle, it's alright to simplify the game like this. And next b6, bishop b7, and work on the isolated pawn, followed by knight f5, queen f6, rook fd8, double the rooks, and this pawn will... So... Eating 2 frangipane. So knight f4 could be aggressive attacking. There we go. Definitely stress of white, or at least prevent castling. So that's what he has to decide. Losing the bishop, or... yeah. So I don't support how white played this game, because now this pawn structure is very similar to Alapin in Sicilian. e4, c5, c3. You can get the same position, guys, out of different openings, just different move order. You can get the same positions. And that's why sometimes it's good to be familiar with other openings out of our comfortable zone, because you can see a familiar position then and you will know what to do. Going to the center, he solved the problem, maybe with the bishop, because boom is coming, g4. Now the only one defense could be something like that, but there is f4 anyway, so I don't see defense. Queen h4 was nice. Also g takes f5, he just lose the bishop in one. It's kind of a fork. Here you missed a win. Now it's already winning for you, so looks like he blundered in one. What the win you miss, you mean? Let's say he has to play something like f6, counterattack the knight. You can also counterattack the rook, rook b8, followed by knight c6, something like that. Or knight c6 direct. You got a queen e4, okay. What we miss? Yeah, instead of knight e5, you can simply play queen e4. He can play bishop a6 now. Yeah, but then you protect this, yeah. Again, forky. He doesn't have now time to organize his pieces. Yeah, g4 now is much faster than this. You just lose the bishop. It's over, yeah. Never resign. Cherry, hey, how are you doing? Alright, g4, after this fork, it's already over. He won a piece and he plays safety. Very good to the end, no comment. He played very good. Mate, perfect. You've been perfect! Next win. I keep going now with Love Bobby. 3 more games, I think so. Sure, this game was a very good one. Very good one. Uh-oh, it's not like that. Iloof Bob-B. Iloof. Oh, Iloof. Okay. You. Let's not laugh. Thank you. Keep in touch and wish you good luck in the next battle. Love Bobby play against. What's his opponent name? Sid something. Sid something. There we go. 13 accuracy against 50. Oh, ouch. 13 accuracy hurts. we have black pieces, of course. No, this game was almost super quality. Board number 9 looks like strong. Probably he played for much more rating. In my eyes, he didn't play for 1-3. For sure, he has to be another section. Rook, correctly. Yes. So another Sicilian with bishop e3. In general, my favorite line here for Love Bobby could be a recommendation for e5, playing more aggressive in the center. Bishop e7 followed by bishop e6, knight bd7, queen c7, b5 line, the main terrain. Sicilian with bishop e3. He played e6. %50 in the chat are because of logins. Oh my god, what should I do? I should close the Twitch channel if logins disappear. I didn't think about that. You don't like e5 Sicilian. Why? It's more aggressive. It's kicking the knight out of the center. Okay, he hurry up to develop the light square bishop. It's going perfect also. It's going alright. Having pressure b4, deflection, that's why he need to play a3. Yeah, if d5. Oh no, giving d5, but not really. You can all the time eliminate this knight. Yeah, if you have a d5 pushing, it's gonna work well. Okay, now, by the way, if white avoid that, if white pays 0 attention to the h3 or f3, thank you for following. You can simply jump to g4 and attacking the bishop like that. So you don't have excessive f4 square because of fork. If you go to g5, looks also crazy. It's under control of black, so you don't have a space for the bishop. Boom! Guys, please appreciate Sicilian. Dash, open game. In open games, you need pair of bishops. Easy, simple chess. You just go, take the bishop, and next, do experiment with a pair of bishops. Okay. Next is just technique, it's technique about the middle game part, but of course you have the most comfortable square for the dark square bishop, going to the biggest diagonal, f6. f6 pressure, knight c6, simplify, kick the knight out, develop the queen, move the rooks to the centralized rooks. It's so easy, no? Logis become famous. It's okay, actually, cool. It's okay, appreciate it, thank you. Queen c7, hold on e5. I think in some moment I mentioned that if d5 is possible, it's gonna be right. Maybe it was a little bit later, queen c7. Because we need that pressure against c2. That's black's power. So all the time black has to think about e5 or d5. e5 or d5. Technique as well. Okay. Wait. I have the sound muted. I never look at the woman anyway. Really? Why? Why you never look at me? You said Ilov Bobby is weak. You're gonna replace him? Wow, that's to cut. That's to get. What's your rating, man? What's your rating? You say amazing words. Thank you so much, Hardquan. Don't forget about follow my YouTube channel and subscribe for me. Now, this is the plan what I was talking about, but let's check out e5 because it's kind of interesting breakthrough. 400, man. So it should be the last board. So we have 3 defenders, it's gonna be alright. If pawn takes, next bishop c5, simple chess, simplify, go to the center, go to the weak squares, nothing new for you guys. Just you have to activate your brain, that's it, that's it. Trying to cheer up Logis. 400. Okay. It's a very good to push e5, by the way. Okay, now jump to c4. This looks great, but this looks like pretty simplifying. Maybe knight bd7. This maneuver looks good. Push e5 again, by the way, could be kind of trapped or provoke him to capture and then you capture. So with one stone you can kill 2 birds. These 2 birds is my target, so after e5, let's say rook d1, I'm gonna push e5, take. With one stone I try to kill these 2 birds, and next step knight c4, I'm gonna take these 2 bishops in a forced way. That's treasure, we have to appreciate this. And still he does have excessive d5 square, you can see this. Cheerleaders. Okay, he didn't push here, so he's going to c4. Thank you. Now e5 was pretty fast decision for white, hanging center completely. Bishop takes f6, huge friendly move. Huge friendly move. Hey Sledgehammer, how are you doing? Hey lazy. Hey lazy Benji. 1 stone, 2 birds. Could be 3 birds too. Anthropomorphy. We have Morphe in the chat. That's not possible. Yes, it is. So bishop takes f6 was a bad deal for white. Completely give up the pair of bishops, but we just won the sub battle. Sledgehammer, so happy. So if you didn't think lazy, you know that. Okay. So rook d1, protect the bishop. Bishop has space. He's not even trapped after e5 being possible, because there is a knight g4 also who is controlling e5. It's all about control. It's so easy. It's all about control. If you have this vision of the board, if I step there, where I control next? Or if after I trade off, my piece disappear, so what I have to do for the sleeping piece? And that's so easy. And now, there we go. I think this is very close to the finishing of the game, just I was a little bit disappointing that he didn't do that automatic. He didn't do that automatic. So, we lost the match because some just play more complicated and just press the button resign. Because somebody pressed the button resign. That's the only one reason why we lost some of the games. Who disconnect? Somebody said he disconnect. I think Sarhane. No, it wasn't Sarhane. I think Theo. Theo disconnect. Then Logis resign in a not so clear position. Alright, breakthrough. So my question was why he didn't go here immediately. So first he take here, then he take here, and then finally he go to bishop c5. So the question is why not direct bishop c5? They have to play now king h1, of course, pretty safety move, get rid from the pin, that's it. Position is pretty playable, but black dominates based on the pair of bishops and they're super active, super opened, super genius. So next technique could be simplified, like trade-off. Now there is a potential back rank threat. First of all this. Next, simplify b4, trade-off here, attack this next, make a window for the king. Easy strategy. Even trade-off the rooks gonna be great. Great deal for black. So he just moved here, he blundered, take first here, and finally he won the queen. I will stop here. Who will be the next world champion? Let's vote for vote for Nepo. Let's vote for Nepo. Yeah. MC. MC. No MC. We need to change something. Next gonna be Taburic, and next gonna be Zlech, and I finish with the analysis. Taburic. Right. Taburic opponent is which one? Taburic is Goiju. Unrated player. I'm not sure if this Goiju wait. Not sure why it's showing. Oh no, the other guy before was unrated. Okay. Taburic has a competitive player here. Okay, there we go. Nepomniachtchi. He has chi, shi, st, these letters, what are specific for Russian. So it's about Nepomniachtchi. Okay, analyze this board. We need it. And there we go. So analyzes. So Taburic was had a white pieces against Doiju. It's like Dojo, Goiju. Okay. Hey chess fan, how are you doing? No, Taburic has white pieces. Yeah, this was the avoiding of white adoption. Alekhine, but not really. Knight g8. I will not comment this move. Yon. It's not Yon. It's Jan Nepomniachtchi. You made about 100 mistakes into the writing down his name. Yeah, just write down Jan Nepo. It's gonna be better. If I had such a name, I'm gonna change it for sure, because it's not acceptable for the world in different languages either. Jan Nepo, very well. So now Taburic just 3 frangipane. Oh my god, what are you doing? Alekhine declined. This is Alekhine declined. So knight f6, e5, knight g8. What the hell? Ian. Yan on Russian is Yan не помнящий. That's it. I don't know about English how they pronounce it correct, but yeah. Anyway, by the way, the evaluation here is nothing so much for white. I'm not sure if Taborich is hoping for easy checkmate. So the difference between easy and simple is a huge one in my eyes. Easy means that the opponent gonna blunder and he gonna make him favor and he gonna win in an easy way, you know. Okay. Hebrew and Spanish, top 100 in the world. Yeah, there we go. Yes, lazy. So I'm not sure I respect Queen F3, to be fair. It's all about center, center, center. Development, development, development. There we go. This could be one of the perfect development of Taborich. I'm also not pretty sure if Bishop C4 is into the good place. Mate in 60 moves, you count it. Okay, so you can simply play Knight F3. So now if Pawn D5 is coming, you can simply jump to the French maybe. So if he's going to the French, he will play with the bad placed bishop. If he first solved the problem with the bishop, you can keep going. It's alright, it's a winning of tempo. He just come here and go back. Well, what's doing now? The how to pronounce, yeah. Yeah, so it's not so great now if black is doing that. You can try even to be more aggressive against him, like positional sacrifice here. It's standard. Fixing this weak square, it's standard doubling the pawns, and it's a very, very good deal for white. Very aggressive. Alekhine delayed or Alekhine declined or not accepted. Okay, so I don't think so the bishop on c4 is well placed, and I think so the queen on f3 is very lazy, easy way how you are hoping to win the game. So queen in front of the minor pieces in general has to be a mistake. And being under attack, that's very easy explanation. Being under attack. Nothing so serious for the moment, but if you play against stronger opponents, they gotta find a way how to attack you as fast as possible. Yeah, it's provoking, but you can play natural. If you play natural move, you're gonna get a +2 advantage for sure. Guarantee. Alright. He's going here. Simplify. If you want to keep the advantage, you have to keep the queens. So for some point, this queen is out of the playing area. So maybe he could try to keep his queen on the board. Now black is fine. That's the amazing fact, but black is fine. He has a dragon pawn structure. There we go. He has a Sicilian dragon right now. So they transpose to something like Sicilian, because now pawn E and pawn C disappear. So it's very close to Sicilian. Your black is pretty fine. Yeah, he played 100 times with this knight, but he's still alright. Bishop e7, genius fork of Mr. Taborich. So step by step he won the pawn. After this, position of black is breakthrough completely. Knight c6, there is a discover attack now. What could be the way to keep this pawn? I was thinking about rook b1, but looks like it's not so great. I'm not sure why. If we keep like that, there is a knight d4 activity and losing maybe c2. Alright, there are several threats here, several. Steven Seagal, one of my favorite actors. Sylvester Stallone, Steven Seagal, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Bruce Lee, Chuck Norris. All the movies when I was a kid I was watching. And then this inspired me to go to the course of policewoman. Okay, but I didn't finish it because it wasn't serious. The boss go to the hospital, he postponed. I got tired and I jumped to the next tournament of chess. I said it's not serious education. Alright, Go, go. Bishop c7. Actually, Tabarich play like computer now. Rook a d1, simplify, and just use the advantage of the pair of bishops. It was a very good endgame technique, so please follow Tabarich about the endgame technique. Everything looks like equal. The question will be why it's +1, the evaluation, based on the pair of bishops, based on the pawn majority on the queenside part. You have to ask him. You have to ask him. Now trade off the bishop. I cannot so much appreciate this. I could keep my bishop, to be fair. Even with the risk to be under attack, but when you keep the bishop you have more control than black has here. It's empty of him and it's full of us. So you can use the power of your bishop and he cannot so much. So if we have to count the power of our bishop and the power of the bishop on h6, our bishop is stronger. One idea stronger. Even you can go to this endgame, just a very fresh idea, wherever you go, trade off the rooks, and you still keep the bishops. So what's the idea to have pair of bishops? To use them together to the end if it's possible. Yes, bishop will be still better placed than knight, but together they're working very strong because they control really many squares and they can jump from the one end of the board to the next one very easy. That's why they're so much powerful in the upcoming end game. And now you can simply activate your king or create a pass pawn like pushing here and using your pawn majority on the queenside part, 3 against 2. So looks like easy strategy now. But using the pair of bishops, using their power, you have to keep them on the board to the end. Macron, hey, how are you doing? Okay, Tabrish trade-off, but this is not so huge mistake, I guess. Here the plebo moment was definitely not leaving 7th rank, because then he stepped on his neck, of course, rook d7, amazing move. I don't know. He could play, just activate the king, maybe something like king g7, king f6. Don't forget about coming to my Discord and discuss with me or my moderators all your worries about all your emotions. So looks like maybe safety, and now gonna be very hard to create this pass pawn on the queenside part if they still keep the rooks on the board. It's gonna be easy to still keep the rooks on the board if he just stay like this. He control d8 by knight, and he control d7 by rook. Hey, thank you, Taborish, for the great gifting of chess fan. He did a terrible mistake, and now he just simplify and push his king. The king is coming. Unstoppable, going to d6. +6 for him. Wherever you go, the knight is trapped completely. Completely. You're not in the top 3 in subs, yes. RUCHESS is number 3. RUCHESS is number 3.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa! Logis, thank you so much! Thank you! It's a competition between. We have king, we have Metax, we have this the Dastucato, we have Lazy, we have Gimpet. Thank you, Tabarich, and thank you, Logis. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, appreciate it. Very strong endgame player. Boom. Time to say goodbye for the night. Yeah, and very nice finish of Taburj. And the last game, I'm jumping to
Oh,
Sledgehammer.
yeah.
I'm jumping to Sledgehammer. He's alright. I have 100 windows is opened.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sure. Alekhine is nothing special. You have to see my catastrophic game against Alekhine in the stream on Tuesday I show you. I think that stream on Tuesday I show you, or it was yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So his opponent was El Matador. El Matador. Yeah, let's go. So, El Matador. Thomas, who is Thomas? Okay, analyze game. Glitch, last game. Last game because I already analyzed for Vanshu. 6 wins, guys. Great. Let's keep going. So, Zlech, Mr. Zlech, report. 92 accuracy for white, 90.8 accuracy for black. That's amazing accuracy. Zlech was black. So, looks like white has more accuracy, 92, than black. But black won the game.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, thank you! Thank you, Logis! Macron is also sub now, thanks to Logis! Whoa. Thank you guys for the great support. We have a Dutch now. Dutch. Reversed French. You make him confused. And then you jump to some setup like Dragon, Sicilian. It's a transposing too, but wasting too much time. So he could be more aggressive in the center than just bishop on c4 is not a good place. Queen on f3 wasn't that good placed. Okay, Zlech is using the standard setup. There are several ideas here out of... you can jump to the stone wall, this pawn structure. Or you can jump to this pawn structure followed by e5. He played badly against French because he's the guy who is playing French too. So for some point this could be a reason for. If you play enough good French with the both pieces, you will have less problems. Yeah. Tarashlas. A4. Okay, let's coordinate the pieces very well. I could improve just connect the knights like this. I will not move the bishop there, so that's very often happened in the Queen's Indian, like b6 and e6. Hey CB, thank you. It's a throw move, yeah, chess fan. It's a throw move. Scam. It's a scam move. Wait, it's a holiday on Monday and you gotta postpone? Oh no, I gotta forget that about your terrible loss. Yeah, let me know if you're gonna postpone earlier. He's hoping for holiday to get rid from lessons. Okay, so I could make this setup, so I just start saying that in Queen's Indian, like b6, e6 setup, most of all we connect the knights like this. Now he's provoked to leave the center, and if knight were connected, he can stay here forever with these two knights. It's crushing down, followed by queen e8, queen h5, and this knight also has the availability to jump to g4 and attacking h2. So maybe I can show you like my plan. If he's doing something, I connect the knights. If he's doing something, I bring my queen here. There we go. That's my plan. Boom, 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 push, checkmate. Something like that. E5. Now, this is kind of risky to push E5 when he's still not prepared, maybe. Sometimes they play for queen E7 and then E5, but maybe it's working right now. White is slightly better. He shouldn't take, he has to push maybe, or play E3, solid, and break through here on the queenside part. White's power is on the queenside part, not center, not king side. Push, very well, very well. Close the game. Very good pawn chain against this bishop and discover trade of the monster. Now the question will be, yeah. Now this is a strategy how you'd like to continue here. Do you really appreciate his move or you prefer to play something else? Let's make a short pawn here. Oh. Now, very important moment how you'd like to continue, guys. It's not so simple position. I mean, you want to trade off knight for this bishop, you want to trade off bishop for bishop, you want to activate your queen first, make a space for the light square bishop, pawn breakthrough. Let me know, let me know. It's not winning for black, now it's about even position. Would like to take the bishop, okay? Lucas is spamming with some food. Okay. Bishop takes b2 is a good way to start. Sure. Yeah, he plays slightly bad move like knight e5. He has to eliminate immediately the bishop. Then play queen e7, knight e5, knight c5 strategy, jumping to the d3. Because if he first jumped to e5, like happened in the game, he could simply eliminate him too. Also, bishop takes e5 is a right for white, because leaving the knight to come to d3 is much worse. Now now white is alright. Now white is alright. That's why we first have to capture the bishop. Okay, 9 people say knight e5, 9 people say knight c5. Wait, look, it's contribute 900 channel points, but nobody said bishop takes b2. That's pity, that's pity. Okay. he move knight e5 in the game. Boom, boom. And now, looks like White didn't pay so much attention to his attacking of rook h6, and maybe he was he was really alright about this because of knight c4. I even didn't appreciate this move. Knight c4 is amazing counterattack. Yeah, you said take the bishop, but you didn't vote for, you didn't poll for this. Okay, so the question will be, how should Black continue this attacking? How should Black continue this powerful attacking on the kingside part? Alright, we stay good, we stay strong. We have pair of bishops, but what will be the best? Looks like he used the best. But next, capture the bishop is kind of wrong because open up the game and now bishop is kind of trapped. Rook e8. I was in stress here that we just lose something. Oh, I was alright. The move is not rook d8, but rook d7 looks like crushing. So I don't have rook f7 because of mate. Uh-oh. I totally saw the move. Yeah, you have to be confident. Poe, use your channel point. Now it's about +4 for White, not so good news for us, and this game was very important. So bishop takes c4 is a friendly game, a friendly move, because you activate opponent's piece, most of all knight. Yes, he has to somehow f4. F4 is completely fireworks, completely computer move. The general plan is push and creating a mating pattern. The other plan is capture here, make an isolated weakness, and later attack it. So if you take here, there is some crazy line like this, boom, 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 sacrifice, and rook f2. Wow! This is amazing now. This is amazing. Because they have to take because of this pin and unstoppable checkmate. And then there we go. Our dream is to make a draw. That's it. That's the maximum of Black. Guys, you should be objective. Oh, King f1 is losing based on the rook f8. But King e2 is making safety draw. There we go. This is the best of White and the best of Black. Okay, so this is a wrong decision, man. Rook d7 and it was a very bad deal. Okay, there we go. Blundered the rook and that was the finish. In the other case, it's about only +4 for White still after rook d7. Hey, Abdulgani, how are you doing? Rook d7. 30k. Last stream you used 30k channel points. And thanks that our opponent blundered right now, and that was Sledgehammer game. Thank you so much for all your effort, team. Amazonkas! I just